So here we are out in my backyard. Actually, it's not my backyard. I live in a campground, so but I wanted to start a new series for you guys that is called Foraging with Jodelle, because I can't grow a garden to save my life. So I decided to start going in God's garden and foraging. Hold it right there, buddy. My daughter is my videographer today. Here, hold it right up there.
Okay. Hi!
So I'm going to introduce you to some wonderful things right here that you can find in your backyard that you may not know that you can eat. Maybe you're not a great gardener either, or maybe the produce at the grocery store is getting a little too expensive. So I'm going to show you there's some wonderful things right at your fingertips that are available for the picking. And it's been created for us by a creator. And it's a fun thing to do, to get out in nature. I've got my paleo shoes on. I'm out here grounding and getting into the woods a little bit. So the first thing we're going to show you today, one of my new favorites, is something called Greenbriar. Greenbriar is an invasive kind of viney plant that grows virtually everywhere, but especially here in the Midwest. And I'm going to show you what it looks like. So let me take this camera up here. As you can see, it's growing all up here on top of this tree. This is what Greenbriar looks like on the vine. It's got a starchy rhizome. You can cook with that. I haven't done that yet, but what I have done is, this has a very similar taste to asparagus. So what I'm simply doing here is I'm snipping it off, because there are thorns on there. You want to be careful of on the stem. There's thorns, but there's none on the actual little stem that's on the plant. So you just chop that off. It's a heart shape because our creator loves us. He makes us food in his garden for us. So Greenbriar is a very good medicinal plant. It's got a good bit of vitamin C, and it's the really cool thing about it. So I'm going to take you inside in a little bit and show you how to prepare it. But Greenbriar makes a chip. So when you saute it in coconut oil or whatever you're going to saute it in, it actually doesn't wilt. It becomes a chippy, if you will. So better than kale, better than Brussels sprout chips. You're going to love the Greenbriar chips. They kind of sprawl out over trees and other plants. So you're going to look for these heart-shaped leaves. They've got this nice little kind of a pumpkin lines in them. You know, it kind of looks like a pumpkin with the pumpkin lines. That's what I was kind of looking for. And then again, what I love to do is saute them in either butter or coconut oil, and they crisp up. They don't get wilted. They're really lovely. But they taste similar to asparagus. So
Hi, I'm Josie, and I'm going to show you 3 things that you need when you're going foraging, and one rule that you need to follow. So first, you need a couple books, and it's okay if you have like 1 or 2. The second thing is you need a bag, which is really good. Then you need scissors so you can cut the plant without having to rip it off if it hurts your hands. And then here's the one rule that you need to follow. You need to recognize plants the way you do with humans. Like if you see a person, you know the person by their face. And if you're not sure, you don't want to say hi to them because it could be a stranger. But it's the same with plants. If you don't know what they are, then you don't want to eat them because they could be poisonous. Because we live in a campground.
okay, so here we are in my kitchen, and we've got our pile of Greenbriar that I'm dropping on the floor. We're going to show you how to cook it. So let's get started with that. Okay, so we're just using some refined coconut oil, just the cheap stuff here. Nothing fancy. Actually, things don't taste like coconut if you just use the refined stuff, and it's still a good, safe oil to heat in. So Josie's putting some oil in the pan here. I'm going to flick on the fire.
Whoa!
Yeah. So we're going to let that coconut oil melt up a bit. That's good. Up a bit, and then we're just going to toss these guys right in here. Okay.
They're not guys, they're things.
Okay, well, Miss Technical. Okay, so see it crisping up. Now we're just going to add a little bit of sea salt.
Ooh, yummy.
And a little bit of garlic powder, organic garlic powder. Just a little sprinkle will do here. And then I'm hoping that someone in the kitchen with me would like to be a taste tester.
Me.
Oh, do you think? Is it that one that would like to be a taste tester?
Of course.
All right, so
I'm the only one else in this house. So. Or camper.
Yeah. Okay, Josie's about to show us what it tastes like.
Okay, I think this one is the best one.
Okay. And survey says?
It's the best thing in my life.
And it's free and it's right outside your back door. So make sure and go check them out. Greenbriar. It's free.
And it's delicious. Yeah.